Shalom. My hotep. Namaste. Free the land, beloved. Come on in, come on in, come on in. My name is Vicki Dillard, and I'm a very proud contributor right here on FlyNubianQueenTV.com, the network for melanated people just like you. Welcome, welcome, welcome to our broadcast today. We are so pleased that you have joined us. Just a little bit of housekeeping before we get into today's very brief war briefing. I see that no notifications have gone out. But family, I need you to help me. Just give us a thumbs up, share. Would you do that for me now? Share. On the count of 3. For those of you, as you're coming in, please come in giving us the thumbs up. Share. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. My name is Vicki Dillard, and I'm typically here weekdays, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time, right here on FlyNubianQueenTV.com. Family, we have a most important topic to discuss. Yes, we do. We have a most important topic for us to discuss for today's very brief war briefing. I want you, however, to make sure, ladies, we've got about a day and a few hours. So I want you to make sure, all my ladies, that you are signed up for my mastermind, my 2-hour special mastermind coming up this Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern. It's going to be absolutely life-changing. It is called The Secret Money in Your Womb. The Secret Money in Your Womb. Now, the secret money in your womb is so amazing because it's going to be dealing with some of the secrets that are housed within the woman. We manifest differently from men. And I'm going to be discussing the fact that you are the ATM. You don't want to miss it. Bring every woman that you know. Again, you can sign up at FlyNubianMastermind.com. Go to FlyNubianMastermind.com, or if you join my weekly mastermind that I do for $1, there's a starting rate at $1. You can get you'll get free access to it. It's this Saturday, 2 p.m. So it's time for you to tell everybody that you know. I know some of y'all been saying this. Some of you all have your stimulus checks. So you make sure, beloved, that you use your stimulus checks and let me stimulate your spirits, okay? Thumbs up, family. Share. Thank you so very much. Now, I want to show you what I posted on my Instagram account. Shout out to the V-Hive in the digital building. We're so pleased that you are with us today. I want to show you what I posted on my Instagram account. I missed you all yesterday too. Thank you so much for joining us today. And thank you all for your very sweet compliments. This is what I posted today on my Instagram page. By the way, you can follow me on Instagram at Vicki X Dillard. Follow me on Instagram at Vicki X Dillard. Can you all see that? I want you to look as closely as possible and look real good at those pictures. I want you to look very closely at those pictures. Why am I posting this right now in the wake of the Atlanta spa situation? You're probably wondering, why are we showing that right now in the wake of the Atlanta spa shooting? Now, let me just give you the basics on it, right? I'm reading to you from actually BBC News. Atlanta shooting, suspect charged with murders as victims identified. Now, it says officials cannot yet confirm if the attack, in which 6 Asian women were killed, were racially motivated. 4 victims were named on Wednesday. The suspect, named Robert Aaron Long, faces multiple counts of murder as well as aggravated assault. Cherokee County Sheriff Frank Reynolds said the suspect may have been a patron and claimed to have a sex addiction. Y'all listen. Claims to have had a sex addiction. The attack comes amid a sharp uptick in crimes against Asian Americans. This is what this article says. 4 of the victims have been identified, and I'm skipping now. It says, in a news conference on Wednesdays, investigators said Mr. Long, 21, of Woodstock, Georgia, admitted to the shooting spree and said that he denied that the attack was motivated by race. He has been charged with 4 counts of murder and 1 count of aggravated assault, according to Cherokee County Sheriff's Department. Quote, he apparently has an issue with what he considers a sex addiction and sees these locations as a temptation for him, and he wanted to eliminate it, said Captain J. Baker. Are y'all hearing me? Now, this suspect, Robert Aaron Long, is that right? Robert Aaron Long, first and foremost, is a member of the dominant society. Are y'all hearing me today? The fellow who is accused of shooting, that shooting spree in Atlanta, is a white boy. Look real good and strong and close. Now, before we get into whether or not it's actually a racially motivated attack, what we all need to be very, very clear on is that the number 1 terrorist on our planet is this Robert Aaron Long cat. Are y'all hearing me today? This Robert Aaron Long fellow is a white man. Now, we know that the number 1 threat, the number 1 terrorist fits the profile. This is according to even American statistics, American law enforcement agencies. This is what American statistics show. This is what the FBI director, Christopher Wray, confirms. And that is that the most dangerous white supremacist terrorist, what did I just say? The most dangerous white supremacist terrorists are white men. What we know is that these murderous acts that they're discussing taking place in Atlanta is a white man. Somebody talk black to me. Digital, your gift is blessed 1,000-fold. Thank you so very much, family. Everybody, right now, you can copy the link and you can paste the link right now on your Instagram, your Facebook, your Twitter. If some of you all are on TikTok, wherever you are, go ahead and post it, beloved, to let everybody know that we're live right now. We know that none of the alerts, none of the notifications went out. Y'all know they do that to my show from time to time, but that's okay. And I know I missed yesterday, so I know some folks weren't sure if I was going to be on today, but I did post this today. So thumbs up, family. On the count of three, thank you all for your kind compliments. Thank you. On the count of three, for those of you that haven't, please hit that thumbs up button, would you? 1, 2, 3, thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. I missed you all too yesterday. Now that it's clear and it's unequivocal, right? Listen, it's without controversy that the suspect, the terrorist that's involved in this Atlanta attack is no doubt a white man. Somebody say a white man. Now, I want you to keep that in mind because I need to remind you of something that took place not too long ago. Why y'all tripping on my gloves and my outfit? Thank y'all so much. Y'all so sweet. I save this dress for special occasions. Y'all know I rarely wear this one. Somebody talk black to me. I don't just want to blow y'all all out the water. Y'all play too much. Y'all play too much. Listen, copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news, reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit educational or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Okay? Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. I want to remind you of something that happened and see if you recognize this voice in this audio. Let's play a little quiz, okay? Thank you all so much for your kind compliments. Watch this. Tell me, who is this?
If you truly are sorry, I know I can speak for myself. I forgive you. And I know if you go to God and ask him, he will forgive you. And I don't think anyone could say it. Again, I'm speaking for myself, not even bad for my family. But I love you just like anyone else. And I'm not gonna say I hope you rot and die just like my brother did, but I personally want the best for you. And I wasn't gonna ever say this in front of my family or anyone, but I don't even want you to go to jail. I want the best for you. Because I know that's exactly what both of them would want you to do. And the best would be give your life to Christ. Again, I love you as a person. And I don't wish anything bad on you. I don't know if this is possible, but can I give her a hug, please?
Y'all listening?
Please?
Yes. Some of you are probably wondering, Vicky, why are you playing that? How did you go from giving us basic information on the Atlanta shooting, where it's clear that this white man named Robert is responsible for the murder? It is yet to be determined whether or not it was racially motivated. Why are you playing that? Just give me a moment, please.
Would you like to make a statement before this court?
Just give me a moment, please, dear family. While I'm doing that, family, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Be sure to like, be sure to share. How many of you all remember a few years ago, Dylan Roof was responsible for the murder of our dear brother, our dear family, 9 Black parishioners? Is that right? Dylan Roof, a white boy, again, was responsible for the murder of 9 of our Black family and loved ones at Mother Emanuel's church. Is that right? Dylan Roof was responsible for the murder of 9 of our beloved family. Oh, I was trying to go live on Instagram, but I don't think it let me. And before the memorial took place, the family members attended Dylan Roof's bond hearing, and this is just an excerpt from it.
Lance is a victim now. Would you like to come forward, please?
This is the white judge. That's the lily white judge in the Dylan Roof's case who said that situation that Dylan put everybody in, he said that it was difficult for Dylan's family too. That white judge said that. Keep that in mind. Listen to what some of the family representatives of the dead from Mother Emanuel's church said during Dylan Roof's bond hearing.
You are representing the family of Ethel Lance, is that correct? And you are whom, ma'am?
The daughter.
Your daughter. I'm listening, and you can talk to me.
I just want everybody to know.
Listen close, family.
I forgive you. You took something really precious away from me. I will never talk to her ever again. I will never be able to hold her again. But I forgive you. And have mercy on your soul. You hurt me. You hurt a lot of people. But I forgive you. And I forgive you.
Thank you, ma'am, and I appreciate you being here. Representative of the family of Myra Thompson. Sir, would you like to make a statement before this court? Please come forward. Your name, sir?
Anthony Thompson.
Mr. Thompson.
I would just like him to know that
Speak up for me.
Y'all listen.
saying the same thing that was just said. You know, I forgive you and my family forgive you. But we would like you to take this opportunity to repent. Repent. Confess. Give your life to the one who matters the most, Christ, so that he can change it and change your ways no matter what happened to you. And you'll be okay. Do that. And you'll be better off than what you are right now.
Thank you, sir.
Y'all hear that?
Iwan Sanders. Your name, ma'am.
Y'all
Mr.
listen.
Sanders,
Thank you, Ms. Sanders, for being here.
we welcome you Wednesday night in our Bible study with open arms. You have killed some of the most beautifulest people that I know. Every fiber in my body hurts. And I'll never be the same. So long as
Now that's enough. The reason I wanted to start the show by letting you hear directly from Black people who have forgiven white supremacist mass murderers and killers and terrorists is because I want you to know and to remember that we are the most forgiving, the most empathetic, the most sympathetic people on the planet. And right now, we who are the children of former slaves, we who are descendants of American slavery, Native Blacks, the most insidious plot ever is being hatched right now. Everybody, all people groups, all special interest groups, all, I should say, intersectional groups are starting to stand against us. Are you hearing me? And everybody, you know, our elders and ancestors told us that we have no friends, right? That Black people have no friends. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, family. It's very clear that we've been shadow banned. We know how these networks and these platforms do. No notifications went out, and folks are saying that they can't even see us here. But we're going to keep right on going because I have a special interview that I'm doing tonight with Professor Griff on Black Magic 363 channel tonight. So go to my Instagram page at Vicky X Dillard. Go to Vicky X Dillard so that you can get all the details. So I got to get ready for that. So right after the show today, I'm going to be on with the great legendary Professor Griff on Black Magic 363 channel. Okay. Now listen, let me get through this very briefly because I wanted to keep my word about coming on today. The real reason that mainstream media is covering up anti-Black violence from the Asian community, I'm discussing that. I'm talking about that today in the wake of the Atlanta spa shooting because it's clear that the motive, they're saying, has not yet been determined. But yet you see all, and especially the white liberal outlets, saying that this was a specific attack on Asian folk because 6 of the 8 alleged victims are Asian. Is that right? Now, the reason, me as a Black woman, I'm telling you that we should be slow to jump to that conclusion right now. Somebody talk Black to me, is because Black folk, whenever stuff like that with Black folks happen, it makes sense for us to immediately think that that's what's taking place, a white supremacist attack. Why? Because we have 466 years of history to prove that's exactly what goes down with us. But there is no other people group that has that history, and there's no other people group that has a pattern of being murdered and being terrorized and being exploited like we do. What we also know is that in addition to white people, racist white supremacists, we know that another major culprit that's responsible for our undoing. Thank you, beloved, for your kind words. Your gifts are blessed 1,000-fold. Thank you. Another individual, another people group that has historically been bloodsuckers of the Black poor, who have exploited our communities, who have beaten up numerous Black people, murdered numerous Black people, stole from numerous Black people. It's sad to say, but it's true. As is evidenced by my post. Look at these pictures again. Thumbs up, family. Share, 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 share. We're being shadow banned right now. Look at this picture. I have been disrespected when I was going into a beauty shop by Asians and I was patronizing their store. That's been a long time ago and I haven't done it. And I haven't been there in God knows how long. They disrespected me. I know numerous other Black women that have had bad experiences, been disrespected by numerous Asians, and some of them no longer patronize their stores either. This has been a normal experience for Black women when it comes down to Asian salons, Asian beauty stores. We also know that many others have been disrespected by members of the Asian community who own gas stations and stores and the like. Is that right, y'all? They're restaurants. We know that the Black dollar keeps them employed and keeps them experiencing and living the American dream. Thumbs up, family. Share, share, share. Thank you so much, beloved. Watch this. Watch this. Listen. They want us right now to keep all of our focus on this incident in Atlanta when it has not yet been determined that it was specifically racially motivated in terms of trying to attack Asian people. Now, you've heard Lomina Joy Reid. I tweeted about this the other day. I was listening to Joy Reid. She was tweeting. Then she did a show talking about how Asians are being attacked on purpose, right? Rachel Maddow was desperately trying to draw a connection as soon as this happened, right? Other white media outlets have been desperate to push this narrative that what took place in Atlanta was racially motivated, right? If it was, we know for sure it was a white man. Somebody talk Black to me. What I said on Twitter the other day when Joy Reid was jumping to the conclusion automatically that this was racially motivated to attack Asians. I said, and y'all listen to me very clearly. In fact, I think I posted the tweet on my Instagram page. Again, you can follow me on Instagram at Vicky X Dillard. Look at this. I posted this on my Instagram page the other day where I said Asian folks own a disproportionate number of salons. That also means massage parlors, family. They own a disproportionate number of salons, stores, and restaurants. So this notion that several of the alleged victims were Asian should be no surprise when we see that Asians' numbers are quite small, but they own an outsized number of salons and restaurants and spas and parlors. Are y'all hearing me today? And you're talking about Atlanta. What is Atlanta considered to be? What is Atlanta considered to be, family? It's considered to be like a Black Mecca. We know that Asian businesses make their way into finding where the largest number of Black folk are, and they set up shop there in order to take our money. Somebody talk Black to me. Somebody even said Wakanda. Yes? So, if that's the case, and we know it is, why are we trying to act like that it would be a surprise that quite a few Asians may have been involved in this white man's attack when we know that they own a disproportionate number of brothels, parlors, spas, salons, restaurants, stores, especially where there are Black people? Are y'all hearing me today? So this idea that somehow somebody went all the way out of their way to do research to find out exactly where Asian folks would be doesn't quite make a whole lot of sense. The reason, Black family, you need to understand what's happening with this incident and what's happening with this white supremacist narrative is that they, even before this incident, remember I did a show on this not too long ago, tried to blame us for several of the attacks that white folk were responsible for, or other people groups are responsible for. Are you hearing me? Watch this. Now, while I'm pulling this up, family, y'all know all I have is receipts. I only got a few minutes because I have a show I'm doing tonight with Professor Griff. If y'all want to see me tonight with Professor Griff, we're going to be talking about how Tamir Rice's mother recently called out Miss Samaria Rice. She recently called out certain Black, let's just say certain Black well-known leaders. Are y'all hearing me? And Black Lives Matter, she called out, I think, Attorney Crump, Attorney Merritt, Tamika Mallory, and others. Professor Griff and I are going to be talking about that tonight, so y'all don't want to miss that. Go to, just join me tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern at Black Magic 363 on YouTube. But let's get through this first, okay? Share, 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 thumbs up, thumbs up. I know you all. We didn't get the alerts today. They've shadow banned us, but you can help us by sharing. Copy the link and share. Okay? Copy the link and share. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Listen to this. Do you remember when I talked about this the other day?
Distinguish between, crimes of opportunity. No knowledge of calling for racial justice. Police arrested a 19-year-old suspect who pled not guilty to murder and elderly abuse. His lawyer saying his client had no knowledge of Mr. Ratanapakdit's race, since his face was fully covered with a mask and hat, and insists the attack wasn't racially motivated and instead had to do with a break in the mental health of a teenager.
Now let's stop right there. That was a piece that was done by Nightline. Nightline did a piece using an Asian anchor woman talking to Asian people, saying that there's a number of attacks on the Asian community. And the first thing they did during the segment, the first part of the segment, is that they blamed Black folk for it. They showed a young Black brother. First part of the segment, y'all. The first part of the segment, they showed a young Black brother. I'll let you listen to a little bit of the audio, but I'll show you a picture. Listen.
Even though no hate crime charges were filed, some in the community blamed the tension between Black people and Asian Americans.
Listen.
I think they targeting to the Asian American community.
We need the Black community to realize that that Black people are hurting Asians, and they need to speak out in their own community.
It is not just a Black and Asian issue.
Did you guys hear that?
Something in the psyche of this country where some.
Do you hear that? That was the other day. This is a setup, some of this. This is a setup to blame Black folk for Asian folk being attacked. Are y'all hearing me? Listen again to this Asian woman and this Asian man sit here on national television on an ABC special Nightline did.
His race, since his face was fully covered with a mask and hat, and insists the attack wasn't racially motivated and instead had to do with a break in the mental health of a teenager. Even though no hate crime charges were filed, some in the community blamed the tension between Black people and Asian Americans.
I think
You hear that? Y'all missed that. Did you hear what she said? Listen.
Asian violence, calling for racial justice. Police arrested a 19-year-old suspect who pled not guilty to murder and elderly abuse. His lawyer saying his client had no knowledge of Mr. Ratanapakdit's race, since his face was fully covered with a mask and hat. And
now, I reminded you that Robert is a killer in this Atlanta spy situation. And again, it has not been definitively determined that it was racially motivated in terms of he was specifically looking for Asians. But regardless of if it is or not, we know a white man did it. I showed you this from about a month ago. This was a piece that was done about a month ago. I played it to you fairly recently, but this was done about a month ago. You noticed that it was a 19-year-old boy who was having a mental breakdown, and it was an Asian man that they said that he tried to rob, and they tried to say that he did it because the man was Asian. Well, guess what? We've proven that the young man is clear. It was impossible for him to know the race of the man because why? He had a hat on. The man had a mask on. So the brother could not even tell what the race was. The brother was having a mental breakdown. Nightline reporter just admitted this, right? But yet, listen.
Insists the attack wasn't racially motivated and instead had to do with a break in the mental health of a teenager. Even though no hate crime charges were filed, some in the community blamed the tension between Black people and Asian Americans.
I think they targeting to the Asian American community.
Do you hear this Asian lady lying? Do you hear this lady? This is from a month ago. Do you guys understand that this is what I'm telling you? The media are in on this. This is a setup where they had intentionally planned on blaming Black people. This was something. There's a lot of stuff that's real funny now. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, listen, all at the same time. When they did this piece is dated from a month ago on Nightline. Even though it says that the evidence didn't show that it was racially motivated, this Asian woman sits her funny looking self up here and says, anyway, there's no evidence, right? But she sits up here on TV and says that she believes that Black folk are targeting them. Notice how quiet a lot of Asian folk in the Asian community are in calling out white people for the clear attacks that white people are doing. You got to scratch your head and say, why are they doing that? Thumbs up, family. I know we were shadow banned. The alerts didn't go out. The notifications didn't go out today, but thumbs up, share, family, okay? Let everybody know that Vicky's back on. I missed yesterday. Let everybody know that we're on. Share, family. Watch this. I don't want you to miss this. After it's no evidence that Black people were targeting them, you still have an irresponsible ABC News network. Their program Nightline allowed these people to lie on us about something that is so serious. Listen to what the Asian man says now.
We need the Black community.
The attack wasn't racially motivated and instead had to do with a break in the mental health of a teenager. Even though no hate crime charges were filed, some in the community blamed the tension between Black people and Asian Americans.
I think they targeting to the Asian American community.
We need the Black community to realize that that Black people are hurting Asians and they need to speak out in their own community.
It is not.
Do you all hear that? They were blaming us a month ago. This is ABC Nightline special. They're acknowledging there's no evidence. The young man, it was impossible for him to even know that the man was Asian. But the Asian lady blamed us. And the man says the Black community, he blamed us too. And he says that we need to speak out on it. You heard Joe Biden talking about it the other day. Kamala, all of the major white news corporate outlets discussing it, right? Watch this. Watch this. Thumbs up, family. Keep dropping those jewels and pearls. Thank you, beloved. Walaikum salam, and your gift is blessed 1,000-fold. I'm going to remind you of something. Y'all know I ain't got but a few minutes to do this. Oh, all of your gifts are blessed. Thank you so much. Share, family. Share. Y'all know they shadow banned us. No alerts went out today. So y'all share, like, share. Now I want y'all to hear something. Listen. By the way, every woman that's listening to me, join me this Saturday, at my 2-hour, The Secret Money in Your Womb Part 2. I'm going to be talking about how you are the ATM. Oh, it's going to be so good. And I have a huge surprise for you. So sign up today at FlyNubianMastermind.com. Sign up today at FlyNubianMastermind.com. Moderators, please put those 2 links in the chat. ClubVicky.com. If you join my weekly mastermind at ClubVicky.com for $1, you get in free. But if you join FlyNubianMastermind.com, that's just how you can get directly in without worrying about that. Thank you, Hazina, sister. Thank you for all you do. You're so welcome. Hazina, your $50 gift is blessed 1,000-fold, dear sister. Now listen. How many of you all remember Peter Liang? Family? How many of you all remember Peter Liang?
Where are you going?
Oh no. I hit on something. How many of you all?
As I watched the video.
Okay, this is it. How many of you all remember Peter Liang? A couple of y'all are saying I do. Thumbs up, share. In case you forgot, how many of you all remember Akai Gurley? Yes. This is Peter Liang. This is his victim that he murdered, Akai Gurley. Y'all remember that? He claims that his little finger twitched. After murdering our brother. Did you all know that Peter Liang was found guilty? He was convicted, right? When the process of his case was going on, what was the Asian community out there saying, family? Share. Thumbs up, family. I'm not going to stop saying it because they shadow banned us. No notifications went out. Keep liking, keep sharing. Thumbs up, share. I only got a few minutes because I'm getting ready for my other show I'm doing in a little bit with Professor Griff. I want you all to go to my Instagram page so that you can get the details of my thing I'm doing tonight. How many of you all remember when Peter Liang murdered our brother? I want you to see this. Is this the one? Yes. Look at what the Asian community was saying when Peter Liang murdered our brother, Akai Gurley. Let me try to enlarge. Thank you, Angel. Your gift is blessed 1,000-fold. Look at one of these signs. Look at all the signs they were putting up. They had a lot of these signs. Do you see what this sign says? The Asian community was out there saying accident, not criminal. The Asian community came out in droves to support him. Right? But what most people aren't talking about or haven't talked about, even though I've talked about it on the Vicky Show if you've been following me a long time, he was convicted. Somebody say he was convicted. Somebody say Peter Liang was convicted. The Asian community told us to stand down. The Asian community told us, no, it wasn't racism. So some of us are saying to them, why should we take your word for it today that these attacks on you is about race? If you gonna tell us, we who know about racism better than anybody, we who've experienced 500 years of hell, if you all came out in droves to support this killer, y'all told us this wasn't racism. Why should we believe you now? If you guys told us that Peter Liang was an accident and had nothing to do with race, why should we listen to you guys now? Why are you claiming racism now? Listen, this is the part that nobody's talking about. Do you all know who the judge was in Peter Liang's case? Peter Liang was convicted. Rarely are cops convicted. Does anybody know who Peter Liang's judge was?
Let me say this. As I watched the video of the defendant entering the lobby of the Pink House.
Welcome, Justice Danny K. Chung. Justice Danny K. Chung is the reason Peter Liang, he's another Asian, didn't do 1 day in prison. Y'all know all I do is receipts. Y'all know all I do is receipts. Thumbs up, family. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Listen closely to what Judge Chung says to Peter Liang when he should be sentencing this criminal to many years in prison. Listen to what this Asian judge, Mr. Chung, says.
I couldn't help but get the impression that he was entering with a serious mind of doing his job of protecting the people of Pink House. Shooting that gun and killing somebody was probably the last thing in his mind, and probably never entered his mind at all.
Do y'all hear that? Peter Liang, an Asian man, has an Asian judge by the name of Justice Chung, Danny Chung. Danny Chung says that killing somebody was not even in his mind. Now, the jury just came back and convicted this fool. But the judge set his funny looking self up there and said that this man he wasn't trying to kill nobody. He was just trying to do his job. Y'all listen.
This was not an intentional act. This was an act of criminal negligence. And as such, I find that incarceration is not necessary. And also, as far as the recommendation by the district attorney for home confinement of 6 months, I find that instead of sitting at home for 6 months and spending money to ensure that he stays at home, I think it will be much more productive if he spent additional time on community service. Accordingly, I sentenced the defendant as follows. On the count of criminally negligent homicide, sentence of the court is 5 years probation plus 8.
He gave Peter Liang 5 years probation. And he refused to even give him 6 months for home confinement. What you don't understand, or what some of you may not have known, about, let me see if I can find it. While I'm doing this, family, keep sharing. Thumbs up, like and share, family. Watch this. Thumbs up, like and share. Is this the one I'm looking for? Because I had several articles that I wanted ready to go. Yes, this is it. Justice Danny Chung, the Asian judge that sentenced Peter Liang to 0 time in prison. This is an article from June of last year. Whoops. Do you see this headline? Do you all see this headline? Share, family. Thumbs up. My name is Vicki Dillon, and I'm a proud contributor here on FlyNewBeanQueenTV.com. I'm here weekdays, 6:30 p.m. Eastern, right here on FlyNewBeanQueenTV.com. I might be a little early tomorrow, family, because I've got to get ready for Saturday, my special 2-hour mastermind. Thank those of you that are finally coming on in. We know it's been a struggle because most of you, nobody, and I'm talking most of you, nobody got a notification. They shadow banned us. But come on in, family. I believe at the right time, the right people will hear this broadcast. This title, look at this article. This says NYPD officer who put man in illegal chokehold now charged with strangulation. This is out of New York also, family. I don't know if you all remember this story. I did because I covered it. This is a New York police officer has this young black fellow on the ground. If I remember correctly. Watch this. I need y'all to listen, okay? Y'all know I just connect the dots. The police officer who was filmed putting a man in an illegal chokehold has surrendered to authorities. Officer David Affendor turned himself in at Queens District Attorney's Office on Thursday morning and was charged with strangulation and attempted strangulation. Did y'all hear that? Rarely are cops charged, y'all, but this cop was charged with strangulation and attempted strangulation. Listen. On Sunday, Affender and the other officers were on the boardwalk in the Rockaways when a group of men became upset that the police were monitoring them and taunted the officers. At one point, the officers approached one of the men, Ricky Bellevue, and tackled him. Video shows Officer Affendor putting his arm around Bellevue's neck and apparently choking him, prompting a witness to yell, "Yo, stop choking him, bro. Yo, he's choking him. Let him go." It's more to it than that. But listen. The young man, y'all, loses consciousness in one bystander's video. Footage from a police video camera later shows him conscious, receiving attention from an ambulance. Vicki, what does this have to do with anything? Listen. The 15-year veteran Affender was suspended without pay immediately after footage of the incident was made public. He's been the subject of numerous lawsuits, right, and complaints during his NYPD career, including a 2014 beating of an unarmed teenager. Vicki, why are you reading this? You was just talking about this Asian judge, Justice Danny Chung. I know, beloved. Y'all know I just connect the dots. Watch this. The reason I'm reading this, family, is because in this same piece, in a different case, related to an officer beating a citizen, the Brooklyn DA charged Affendor with assault, criminal possession of a weapon, and official misconduct charges following that incident. But Brooklyn Supreme Court Judge Danny Chung found him not guilty in 2016. The Asian judge that let Peter Liang off for murdering a black man is the same Asian judge who let this white terrorist race soldier, white supremacist race soldier, let's call him, off after being charged. And that same judge, Danny Chung, in a similar case related to a black man, threw the book at him. I'm trying to show you. Do y'all see that? Case after case, you're seeing that whenever there's an Asian person that's being attacked, it's somebody white mostly. But even so, how many of your family, friends, and loved ones have been robbed? Every people group is susceptible to crime. And so because Asian people actually get robbed or are susceptible to some sort of criminal activity doesn't mean, baby, that somebody was specifically targeting you because you're Asian. One of the reasons why black folks should be listened to about this topic more than anybody is because in too many cases, we have been harmed and assaulted by Asian Americans. Asian Americans who told many of us they didn't even believe in racism. Somebody talk black to me. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. I want to show you another case. Y'all know I'm just going to connect the dots. Be patient with me here. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Vicky X Dillard. Follow me on Instagram at Vicky X Dillard. Watch this. I found this older article written by Kirsten Willis. This was from 2017. Do you all see this headline? Thumbs up, share, 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 family. Y'all know they shadow banned us today. Nobody got notifications. People said they couldn't find us. So let's press past that through sharing and liking. I know I missed yesterday, but I'm here today. Thumbs up, share, share, share. Look, family. Look. That says Nation of Islam. This was a few years ago. This article says Nation of Islam confronts Asian store owner who placed black customer in a chokehold. Members of the Nation of Islam, this is from 2017, confronted an Asian beauty supply store after a cell phone video of him choking a black woman went viral. This was out of Charlotte, North Carolina, y'all. Sorry is not hard to say, a male member tells Misha beauty owner Chung Ho Lim of Charlotte, North Carolina. A proper sorry takes time to think through, an Asian woman says. He's just saying, I'm sorry. The NOI member tells Lim their request for a meaningful apology is open for 24 hours and warns him that the longer he waits, the longer your store will be financially challenged. So it's on you, the man says. Y'all can wait. You can wait a month, but do know that people will be out here demonstrating. Why am I reading you that? Why am I reading you that? That title was what? Asian store owner placed black customer in chokehold. Joy Reid did a show talking about no anti-Asian violence. How many of your Bones and Biscuits, your black TV show hosts, how many of them have done shows calling out Asians that have beat up and murdered black people? Answer my question, somebody. Somebody answer my question. Here's another article. This is 2018. I remember when this went down because I think Lioness Crown had something to do with this as well. Out there on the front line She's into, was a politician and an activist. Look at this headline. Totally different state. What does it say? What does this headline say, family? Share, 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 share. Thank you for screaming for me, somebody. It says, protesters swarm nail salon after employee beats down customers. This was an Asian company that beat up black folk. This is talking about Happy Red Apple Nails. Now, y'all know that's some crazy titles. You know that ain't none of our stores. Happy Red Apple Nail Shop. They're the ones that did that. Y'all remember that incident? Listen. This is the one, I believe, where they pulled out, I think it was sticks, brooms, and all kinds of stuff, and start beating up an older black lady, I think either a grandmother or a mother, I think it was a grandmother, who was paying for her and her grandbabies. And I think they had already paid, or she had paid for most of it, or something like that. And something went on, and they started beating the brakes off of them. Y'all know all I do is receipts. What does this one say? Look at the picture. Look at the perpetrator. Look at that devil. And look at the black woman. What's the headline in this one? All of these are just recent. Y'all, you can pull it up at any time, y'all. Randomly. Look at this headline. Thumbs up, family. Share, share, share. Thank you all for coming on in. Those of you that are here, we know we were shadow banned today. Nobody got alerts. Nobody knew I was on. I'm so sorry. I can't control that. That's the reason why we always tell you to set your alarms. I know I missed yesterday, but I'm here today. My name is Vicki Dillon. I'm typically here at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time, right here on FlyNubianQueenTV.com. I'm so excited because I'm doing a show in just a little bit at 9 p.m. Eastern with Professor Griff, the legendary Professor Griff. He and I are going to be talking about how Tamir Rice's mother has been calling out Black Lives Matter and other Black leadership. And we're going to be discussing some other things on Black Magic 363 on YouTube tonight. So stay tuned for that. I'm so honored to be with Professor Griff tonight. Meanwhile, family, thumbs up this video. Share, 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 okay? Let everybody know we were shadow banned today. So some folks hadn't been coming in until later. And I've got just a few more minutes, okay? What does this headline say? This is a different one. Y'all see this thug? Korean beauty supply store owner punches Black woman in her face in front of her kids. A Korean owner of a beauty supply store in Tulsa. I've just showed you stuff in New York, didn't I? I've showed you something in North Carolina. Now I'm showing you something in Oklahoma. I don't care where you go in America. This has been what Black people have been experiencing. The trauma, the economic exploitation, the violence, and the murder that has been coming from multiple Asian communities. And nobody in lily white media has been covering it. All of this attention that they're giving to what they're calling what they're calling recent attacks on Asians, none of us condone anybody being unjustly harmed, right? But we're seeing this for what it is. They didn't give none of this attention to us, y'all. We are the founders of America. We built America. We forgave America when we shouldn't. And now everybody is ganging up on us. Don't go nowhere. I'm going somewhere. Listen, don't forget this ugly face. He punched that lady. Listen. In Tulsa, Oklahoma, it was caught on video punching the African-American customer in the face. Chang Seo-jun, name spelled C-H-A-N-G-S-E-O-K, Jun, last name G-U-N, the owner, will face charges in connection with the incident that has left a swollen lip to the woman identified as April Harding. It says last Monday, a video surfaced on the internet showing an Asian man punching a black woman. According to the reports, it was him, the owner of Ann and John's Beauty Supply. Thank you, Jerome, for your $50 gift. He says, that's why you're gifted. Thank you, beloved. Your gift is blessed 1,000-fold. Watch this. Tulsa Police Sergeant Shane Toole said the incident happened. Thank you, Descendant Larry. I love you back, sweetie. Happened when watch this. It says when a 3-year-old son identified as April Harding allegedly pocketed a keychain worth 99 cents without paying. Jun then followed them outside and confronted her. Jun's incited Harding to throw the keychain back to the store and push Jun. That's not exactly what happened, but I'll go further. In response, he punched her hard in the face, gave her a swollen lip. That's not the sister's testimony because I remember covering this story later. It was more to it than that. Family, these are just some random ones that's easy to find. This happens to black people all the time. There have been reports where some black folks believe that they were actually poisoned from some Asian restaurants, or they were not served. When they said chicken, they believed it might have been something from the side of the roadkill. Somebody talk black to me. Family, I'm not going to stop giving you the receipts. I know you're exhausted, but I'm giving you all of this for a reason. I'm giving you this as ammunition to push back on these white supremacist lies that somehow there's some other people group that's dealing with the level of trauma and terrorism that we are. The devil is a lie. Somebody put in the chat, we will not be replaced. Somebody put in the chat, we will not be replaced. Too many reports about people believe they was eating dogs. Giving dog food and told you that it was some Szechuan chicken or something. Szechuan, I think, is that beef, but whatever. Thumbs up, share, share, share. Watch this. Let me give you one more incident before I shift. Can y'all give me a few more minutes? Thumbs up, thumbs up. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Vicki X Dillard. Every one of you ladies, this Saturday, March 20th, 2 p.m. Eastern, I'm doing The Secret Money in Your Womb Part 2. The Secret Money in Your Womb Part 2. You are the ATM. Women, bring everybody you know. Use your stimulus check and let me stimulate your spirit. Join today at flynubianmastermind.com, or if you join my weekly mastermind at clubvicky.com for $1, you get in for free. So those are the two ways. It's this Saturday. Hurry, sign up today. Sign up at flynubianmastermind.com. The moderators, please put that in the chat. flynubianmastermind.com. Or if you join my weekly mastermind for $1, you get in free at clubvicky.com. Supreme, Vicki, we appreciate you so much. Words can't explain. Oh, my beloved, I appreciate you. It's my pleasure. I'm giving y'all ammunition. Watch this. I won't go too long on this one. I talk about this fool all the time. How many of you all remember Daniel Hartsclaw? Daniel Hartsclaw was a white and Asian police officer. Listen, look at his funny looking self. Out of Oklahoma. Police officer out of Oklahoma. He's doing some time in prison. But that's after, y'all, he was convicted in December on 18 of 36 counts of rape, sexual battery, forcible oral sodomy, and other crimes. Yes, sis. You know Latasha Hardings is one of the main ones. Against 13 black women who came forward to accuse him of sexual assault. It's believed that he sexually assaulted and raped many, many more black women. But when they did the investigation, guess what they found? Listen. The women's stories and evidence in the case seem to have overcome any potential. Oh, no, that's not what I was going to say. What they showed, yes, here it is. What they showed in the research is that most of his victims were low income with criminal records, and all of them were Black. They found that this white and Asian man, Daniel Hawksclaw, intentionally and only targeted Black women because he said that they would not be believed. Nobody cared if a Black woman was raped. These are just some of the female victims that actually testified. He wasn't even convicted, y'all, on all of the different things. Do you know he raped a Black grandmother? Do you all know that he made his way into a Black woman's house while the woman's man was there? He told the man to leave, and the Black man left her there to be sexually assaulted by this fool. Do you all know in another case, a Black woman, she was actually in custody. She was handcuffed. I believe it was to a gurney, and he made her give him oral sex. Black women. These are Asian people. Joy Reid, Donna Lemonade, and the rest of your Black bootlicks who are sitting around here talking about stop Asian hate. Hey, Asian hate. When you're seeing Black organization and Black people out here talking about stop Asian hate, the part that ticks me off about every single one of them is every single one of them that's saying stop Asian hate. None of them have done a show talking about Black, anti-Black racist violence that they've experienced from nothing but specifically folk in the Asian community. We have overwhelming evidence. Phyllis, Vicky, you are a jewel. We love you, Queen. You cannot be replaced. We will not be replaced. I love you back, Phyllis. I bow to all of you. Thank you for your kind words and your support. I apologize that many of you didn't know we were on. No notifications went out. Y'all know that Fly Nubian, and you know I certainly don't control that. These platforms do that. We were shadow banned. Folks were complaining that they couldn't see me. I missed yesterday, so some folks weren't sure that I was even going to be on today. But some of you all are coming on in. So make sure that you share. Thumbs up on the count of 3. For those of you that haven't, give us the thumbs up. At the bottom of your screen, hit the share button, copy the share link, and share it out to everybody you know and tell them that Vicky is on, okay? We got to overcome intentional censorship. 1, 2, 3, thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. What do I want to tell you now? I want to talk to you. Really, today's title is about what happened in Atlanta while they're blaming Black folk. Yes, that's true. They're blaming us. But what I should also call it is what nobody's talking about concerning these alleged Asian attacks. We know that some Asian people are attacked. What I'm saying is they're trying to act like that the reason why they're being attacked is because they're Asian. Let me tell you something. And they're blaming it on Black people. Let me tell y'all something. My problem with the Asians is that time and time again, you're seeing nothing but mostly white people that's responsible for attacking them. But why don't y'all ask yourselves this? Have you noticed a lot of the Asians aren't coming out calling out white people? Remember the audio I just let you listen to from Nightline from ABC? Remember, it's only toward the end of the segment do they show like somebody white, but they started it blaming Black folks, and you listen to 2 Asian people specifically say the Black community is targeting them. Why aren't many of the Asian community specifically calling out white people? Come here, let me tell you. Come here. Come here. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, share, share. Come here. I've been getting reports based on information and belief. Thank you, Black Cobra. He says, put in that work, sister. You know I'm going to do it. Y'all listen to me. I'm going to tell you what I told you the other day, and I'm going to tell you what I'm hearing and what I know is going down now in some instances. Again, I do not condone anybody any group being unjustly attacked. Let's be clear. But I would be doggone if you blame black people. The reason why you see proof that it's mostly white people attacking them and they're turning around blaming us, because some of them want to work with the white supremacist politically so that they can get a bag. Do you know that there are many of them lobbying Congress right now because they lost so much money? Their businesses, Asian businesses, lost so much money because of the pandemic. And before that, you see some of those cases that I mentioned to you where black folks were being traumatized by them. We've been shutting down some of their businesses even before the pandemic, that they're afraid that it's going to start to catch on like wildfire. So they have to create a narrative that they are being attacked wholesale in order to get a bag. Congress, the political handlers have already told them that they have got to start from the ground. They've got to start a grassroots movement so that they can justify putting in what's called pork. For those of you that don't know, pork is an actual political phrase. In other words, some of you, one of the first COVID relief payments that we got from the government. Did you all know that there's money in there for Israel? Did you all know that there was money in there for a bunch of other foreign nations? That's called pork. That means that even though they call the package one thing, they sneak other monies. They distribute other monies to other groups and people inside of that big bill. So unless you look real closely at the bill, you, using your very black tax dollars, don't know that you just sat there and wrote a check to about 60, 70 other nations. Well, what happens is if there is a widespread appearance that Asians are being attacked wholesale, the only way you're going to get, y'all listen to this game, you ain't going to get this nowhere else. The reason they have to help blame black folk is because that's the only way they're going to convince a lot of white politicians to give them the bag. If the white politician can justify that it's black folks that's attacking Asians, that serves as a motivator for a white politician to help give them a bag. Terry, you are true life. You are true. Oh, thank you. A true lifeline. Thank you, beloved. Your gift is blessed 1,000-fold. On the count of 3, welcome to the Vicky Show. I'm so glad some of you all are finding me. I apologize. People have been messaging saying that they can't find me. You said that you didn't get notifications. Y'all know that some of these platforms, sometimes they shadow ban me. That's why I tell you, check every day. I know I missed yesterday, so some of y'all said y'all weren't sure if I was going to be on today, but I posted on my Instagram page, but everybody don't follow me there. Check here every day. Thumbs up on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Everybody, at the bottom of your screen, there should be a share button. If you hit that share button, copy the share link, copy the share button, and you can paste it on your social media platforms. I don't care if it's 5 people that follow you. Thumbs up, share, share, share. Y'all listen. Some of the Asians lost so much money. Do your research. They lost so much money during the pandemic because who? Most of us are their customers. But when the pandemic hit, we weren't out there eating some of the dog food like that. We weren't out there getting our nails and stuff done because some of their shops, remember the nail shops, and a lot of those shops, even if some of you sisters still wanted to go to them, you couldn't because that's like a high touch place where it's very susceptible to you catching something. So the salons, the nail salons, the hair salons, those were the first ones that were shut down. They lost a lot of money. The only way they can justify getting a bag and getting business money is by playing victim. Not all of them, but some of them. That's right, Michelle. That's dog food. For some of that stuff was dog food. That stuff y'all was getting at that Chinese restaurant that's in the hood. It smelled funny, looked funny. Their bathrooms are nasty. The kitchen is nasty. When you look at the floor is nasty. The tables are nasty. The paper towels is nasty. And some of them restaurants are out there by an alley. I didn't say all. I said some. There wasn't chicken. There was not chicken you was eating. Listen, you guys. So even though we see all this evidence, proof that it's mostly white people that's intentionally attacking them, they still blame us. Nobody else is telling y'all this first. I told y'all this long time ago, and I'm telling you again. It's because, family, the only way they're going to be able to legitimately get a bag is if they lobby white politicians. If they tell the truth that it's mostly and nothing but white folks intentionally racially targeting them, they know it'll be less likely. They know white politicians will be less likely to agree to giving them pork and giving them political legislation. So they do what everybody else does. They pile up and they blame black people. But somebody say, thank God for the new black media. Somebody say, thank God for the black grassroots media. We are not jumping on the bandwagon, running off at the mouth. You better be asking yourself this question, and I'm not going to stop saying this. All of these funny looking black folks that's out there saying, stop Asian hate. Ask those black TV hosts, when have they ever done one show where they called it, talking to Asians, stop black hate? Fire outfit, Miss Lady. All of y'all are bragging on my outfit. Thank you. This is a black, my sister Nicole. I very rarely wear this one because it gets so much attention, but y'all are so sweet. It's a black owner. Got my little gloves, but I dressed up just for you, beloved. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Thank you for your compliments. You all give me so many overwhelming compliments. It's not that I'm trying to ignore them, but it's so many of them. But I just thank you so much. Share, share, share. Okay, family? Be sure to follow me on Instagram at Vicki X Dillon. Let me tell you this before I go. Y'all join me tonight. I'm going to be with Professor Griff tonight on Black Magic 363 on YouTube tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern. Y'all ready for this? Y'all ain't ready for this. Sister, you are truly heaven sent. You are superb at educating our people. Thank you. I love you, bag. It's the Chinese meat called pigeon. It's the pigeons too. That's right. It's pigeon and dog food. Y'all too much. Yes. Call it, in fact, call it pigeon dog food. Watch this. Share, 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 family. Share, share, share. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Now, family, let me ask y'all something. It's unequivocal, right? There's no question that it was a white man, and it's mostly white people that have been attacking these Asians. But the thing that leaves black folks scratching their head is y'all are saying, like I'm saying, why aren't Asian people specifically calling out white people? That's the question of the decade. Why aren't Asian people specifically mad at white people? Why are they turning around and looking for black folk to blame? Right? Let me tell y'all something. Where did that Atlanta shooting take place? Family. Where did it take place? Where, family? Talk black. Let's see. Where is it at? Look. Look at this picture. Thumbs up, share, share, share. Thumbs up, share, share, share. A trip to the spa that ended in death. These are some of the victims of the Atlanta area shooting. Y'all listen. Look at how this building looks, and it's called aromatherapy spa. Y'all just look at the optics. Black family, y'all know we ain't crazy. Y'all know that we are street smarts. We know everything. We see everything. Alice, thanks for highlighting. I couldn't see the rest of your message, beloved, but Miss Alice is always a supporter of the network and me. Thank you, Miss Alice. Thumbs up, family. Share, share, share. Y'all listen. I'm going somewhere with this. Watch this. They said, y'all, that this was a massage parlor, right? Some of them will call them, they refer to them as spas and all that, right? But they said this was a massage parlor, right, y'all? Right? Shout out to my brothers that first pointed this out to me and reminded me that some of these parlors, spas, I did some research. I'm not going to tell y'all everything because y'all know when I get a source about something, I'm very careful about protecting the source. Okay, Kashira, I know that's right, sis. Thumbs up, family. Watch this. So I did some other research on another case. I pulled up a couple of articles and I was reading through this. Y'all, I want y'all to listen and listen good. All of you who are giving, you know who you are. Your gifts are blessed 1,000-fold. Share, share, share. Forgive me, family. I know a lot of folks was mad at me. Don't be mad at me. YouTube and some of the other platforms, they don't send out notifications. So nobody got a notification today. I missed yesterday, but thank you all for coming in, okay? They shadow banned us. That's why I keep telling you to like and share, because that helps us to reach people even when these networks try to shut us down and stop people from seeing us. Watch this, y'all. Are y'all ready for this? This is an article from 2019, family. A couple of brothers put me on to this, and I'm not gonna specifically talk about just the Atlanta one. Can y'all see that headline? You can't see it. Listen, this is from USA Today. I really want y'all to see this title. Can y'all see this? Let me move this light. Can y'all see it now? Hold on. Dang. Can y'all see this? No, y'all can't see that with all that mess going on behind it. I hate when they be having stuff moving like it's a movie screen. Can y'all see this? Look at this title. Yes. Watch this. Watch this. Remember, I'm talking about on my show today what nobody is saying. I'm telling y'all what nobody is saying. Watch this. Sex trafficking is behind the lucrative illicit massage business. Why police can't stop it. I'm just saying. I've been getting reports. I said I've been getting reports. I said, y'all play too much. Do y'all know how when y'all find out that somebody is gangbanging or somebody's a robber, nobody's shocked that somebody that's a gangbanger or a robber gets killed or hurt, right? Well, I'm saying that some people, not all, but some people that's involved in some of these massage parlors and stuff are involved in illicit behaviors and activities. The reason why you're seeing a lot of them come out saying that they are poor and they're not giving us a lot of information, because some of y'all know, some folks know what's really going on in some of them massage parlors like that. I'm talking about what nobody else is talking about. A couple of my A couple of brothers sent me a little note or two. Let me just put it like that. And then I go to start hunting and looking for research and stuff, and then sometimes stuff comes to me. But I'm just finna read y'all a plain Jane article and just let you take it from there. Listen, this is again a piece from a different massage parlor, but listen to what it says. This is from 2019, y'all. USA Today. Are y'all listening? Sex trafficking is behind the lucrative illicit massage business. First paragraph. Within hours of a police raid of a Miami Beach massage parlor in 2017, Chief Daniel Oates stood before TV cameras praising his agency's 8-month effort to crack down on prostitution and human trafficking. Y'all ready for what this says, paragraph 2? Y'all ready for what this says right here in paragraph 2? Officers had detained 10 Asian women. That's what the USA Today said. And through interpreters, tried to determine which of them were victims and which were perpetrators. Now, I'm not saying all this was going on in Atlanta, but I'm not saying this was going on in that Atlanta brothel, but I'm saying officers had detained 10 Asian women and through interpreters tried to determine which of them were victims and which were perpetrators. The city, he said, has shut down 4 brothels posing as spas. I ain't saying, but I'm saying. I love you back. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Obviously, the message to these kinds of operations is that they won't be tolerated in our town, Oaks said. Even before the news conference started, however, the case had begun to have some problems. Some sex workers, potential witnesses against the organizers, were gone. They were posing as a massage parlor, and it was 10 Asian women, and they said they had to discern. They detained 10 Asian women and through interpreters tried to determine which of them were victims and which were perpetrators. Y'all play too much. That's one. I'm just giving you some food for thought. I'm just saying somebody put a little bug in my ear, so I'm just talking about generally speaking. I'm talking about this because I'm calling for an investigation in Atlanta about that spa. Atlanta is a lot of black people. I know some of my brothers and sisters know what was going on over there. I'm going to need y'all to start telling us what's really going on. Because right now they're trying to blame black folk for Asian murders. I played at the beginning of the show Mother Emanuel victims, family members who were victims, survivors. Tell killers, white killers, how much we forgive them. I played for you both of Jean's brother, Brent Jean, begging to hug and practically rub the booty of Amber Geiger in court. Y'all better talk black to me. That's right, I'm not supposed to be screaming. Y'all know I gotta do my show tonight with Professor Griff. Watch this. One more, y'all. Y'all know I do my research. Y'all ready for this? This was a piece that was written by Haley Lieberman in October 2019. Y'all see this title? Y'all see this headline? Exactly, Kashira. Thumbs up, family. Share, share, share. Massage parlors with happy endings give these sex workers a decent living. Watch this. Is this the one that I wanted to read? Because when you hear the name of one of these people that's involved in this, y'all gonna fall out. This might be it. Y'all listen. This one is talking about, it says, we're in a small dark room on the second floor of a brick building on Roosevelt Avenue in Flushing, Queens, the heart of the Asian massage industry in America. Y'all better stop playing with us. Amy, a 40-year-old massage worker, Her name, like that of others from the industry who appear in this story, has been changed to protect her identity. Is clad in not a particularly seductive outfit, a canary yellow t-shirt and black leggings, a royal blue visor atop her head, black hair pulled back in a ponytail. I'm skipping because I don't want to read all that. It goes on talking about, okay, let me skip. Many of the massage workers don't have licenses. Y'all listen, I want y'all to hear this. Many massage workers don't have licenses, and so refer to massage offerings by euphemism. Do y'all understand what that means? Many massage workers don't have licenses, and so refer to massage offerings by euphemisms, because operating a massage parlor in New York without a license is a Class E felony that can result in up to 4 years behind bars. Y'all better listen. Unlicensed massage providers who offer sex usually don't get charged with prostitution, but instead get slapped with this felony technicality. It says 95% of New Yorkers charged with this felony from 2012 to 2015 were of Asian descent. Jerome said, that's my neighborhood, Vicky. Family, I'm citing sources. The first was the USA Today source. This one is from Vice. Y'all better listen. 95%. This ain't Vicky. I'm giving you 95% of New Yorkers charged with this felony from 2012 to 2015 were of Asian descent, according to an Urban Institute report. I'm asking for Atlanta to come forward. I'm asking for y'all to tell us what's going on over there, for real. I'm asking for Black folk to do an independent investigation. Amy says they put up the no sex sign. Of course, that's to try to throw them off. Let me skip. Y'all ready for this? I think this is one of the ones I wanted to read, because when I say this person's name, y'all gonna be like, child, yes, here it is. This is the part I wanted you to hear too. Asian massage parlors re-entered the national consciousness earlier this year. This is 2019 when this was written. When New England Patriots owner and Donald Trump pal Robert Kraft. Do y'all remember that? Y'all remember that? It happened not too long ago. Y'all remember that? Was, according to police, caught receiving hand jabs. Y'all, they call it hand jabs. The paper said that. I didn't say it. Was caught receiving hand jabs at Orchards of Asia Day Spa in Jupiter, Florida. I'm just wanting to know why y'all not gonna get this from white media. The white media is not going to tell you and cite the facts. Why so many Asian people? Y'all better stop playing. Y'all better do further investigation. Y'all better shut up blaming Black folks before we blow the whistle on your funny looking self. How dare you blame me? I'm gonna dig up what I need to dig up to bust whatever the hell is going on over there in them little dirty corners, and you gonna blame Black people for that. Some of you better shut up, because some of y'all are illegal. Some of y'all are not licensed. Some of y'all know that more was going on in those parlors and spas and brothels. You gonna blame Black people? I'm calling you out. Thumbs up, share. Got just a few minutes, family. By the way, sisters, every Black woman that's watching me, every Black woman, this Saturday, you got a day and a couple of hours. I'm doing my second, The Secret Money in Your Womb special 2-hour webinar. I'm going to be dropping gems on how the woman manifests resources for our particular assignment. The Secret Money in Your Womb. The Secret Money in Your Womb. The Secret Money in Your Womb, part 2. You are the ATM. Everybody, every woman, sign up today. Go to flynubianmastermind.com, flynubianmastermind.com. Or If you want to sign up for my weekly mastermind at clubvicky.com for $1, you get in free. So go to clubvicky.com. That's my weekly mastermind. Sign up there for $1. You get in free. Or just go to flynubiamastermind.com this Saturday, 2 p.m. Eastern. Every woman, bring your daughter, bring your grandmother, bring your mama, your auntie, your sorors, all the people that go to your church. Somebody talk black to me. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. I'm bringing this up to say more investigation needs to be done. And black people will not sit back idly and let y'all blame us for the death of a whole group of people when we are still being murdered and y'all haven't done nothing. How can you justify giving Japanese Americans who were interned? They weren't raped. They weren't enslaved for 400 years. Y'all gave them, the descendants of the deceased Japanese, $20,000 in reparations. And you ain't gave us a dime. And now all of a sudden, you want to blame us? Y'all listen. Y'all remember that? New England's Patriots owner, Donald Trump pal, Robert Kraft. The link is in the chat. FlyNubianMastermind.com. It's pinned. FlyNubian Mastermind. FlyNubian Mastermind. This will change your life. The testimonies speak for themselves. Women are telling me all kind of business ideas, money that's coming in. They've been healing their wombs. They're excited about their financial future. FlyNubianMastermind.com. FlyNubianMastermind.com. I'm doing the secret money in your womb part 2. You are the ATM. Y'all can only imagine. I got something so special, an amazing activation available for you sisters. You will be out of your mind to miss this. Somebody talk black to me. FlyNubianMastermind.com. The link is in the chat. I'm almost done, family. Listen. What did I just say? This is a different article. I just gave you another receipt a minute ago. Y'all better listen. Asian massage parlors re-entered the national consciousness, it says. I'm going to keep saying this. Earlier this year, when New England's Patriots owner and Donald Trump pal, Robert Kraft, was, according to police, caught receiving hand jabs at Orchids of Asia Day Spa. Y'all better stop playing. Acting like black folks are intentionally trying to hurt anybody. What was it called? Orchids of Asia Day Spa in Jupiter, Florida. Many news reports, y'all listen, many news reports presented women of Asian descent working at parlors as victims of human trafficking, spurred on by Palm Beach County State Attorney Dave Arenberg and Martin County Sheriff William Snyder, the public faces of the state. At Arenberg's press conference, he declared that human trafficking often occurs in plain sight. The tentacles of this go from here to New York to China. And that women had no access to transportation. They were moved from location to location. They were averaging 8 clients a day with no days off. In an editorial in the Boston Globe, Snyder added that the investigation took us on an eye-opening journey into the ugly world of human trafficking and sexual exploitation. With court-ordered video surveillance in place, we found that the women selling sex acts in these strip mall brothels were virtual slaves it's talking about, and it goes on and on. I read to you from a couple of different sources. I ain't saying, but I'm saying. We want to get to the bottom of this. Y'all know I've been calling, just like I know other black media outlets have been calling for this too. For what they didn't call it this, I'm calling it this. Like a black intelligence agency. I'm calling for black people to start doing their own investigations and being intelligent about it. Don't blab up at the mouth and put all your findings on social media. Be discreet, intelligent, be covert. But some of y'all know what's really going on in Atlanta. And I'm asking, because I got a little tip. That's why I'm reading these different articles that have similar traits to what's going on with this Atlanta. I want to know what's going on over there. Don't forget, Robert, the white man that shot up all them people, remember he said he was a sex addict. He had a sex addiction. Remember, they're saying that don't justify him doing that. He's just a sick white supremacist, white terrorist. Don't get it twisted. That don't justify nothing. But he said he had a sex problem, remember? I just gave y'all back to back evidence that in a number of places that say that there's spas or massage parlors, it says it's overwhelmingly Asians. And it's more going on up in there than a massage parlor. It's something else that's being massaged. And it ain't the backs and legs and arms and stuff. It's another body part that's being massaged. I'm not jumping to any conclusions. I'm saying that black folk, we know enough to know that both white people and a lot of Asian people have served as white supremacists. They've exploited us. They've beat us. They've murdered us. Latasha Harlings. Y'all remember our sister? Our black sister who went to buy something in the store. And the Asian clerk shot her. And our dear sister had the money in her hand to pay for it. Just let folks know, y'all ain't finna blame us. Black family, we finna do our research. Black family, this is what I need y'all to start putting out there. Hashtag we will not be replaced. Family, I gotta get ready to go. Again, thank you all so much for finding us. Again, we can't control when the network shadow bans us. So make sure that you check here every single day. Even yesterday, I know I was out for medical leave, but even if I miss, I always check the next day or the next day, okay? Follow me on Instagram at Vicki X Dillard. That's VICKI, Vicki X Dillard. Make sure that you follow me on Instagram at Dillard Vicki. Be sure to sign up for this Saturday, March 20th, 2 p.m. Sis, you only got a day. Use your stimulus check and let me stimulate your spirit. Talking about the secret money in your womb, part 2. You are the ATM. Your life will never be the same. Moderators, put the link in the chat for me one more time. It's actually pinned at the top. Go to flynubianmastermind.com, sis. Sign up you, your daughter, your daughter-in-law, your mama, your auntie. Sign up every woman you know. I promise you, it's going to be worth it. The results speak for themselves. Signs and wonders follow, baby. When I throw down with one of these, if you do what I tell you to do in these classes, your life will never be the same. Jerome said, I'm going, Vicki. I will be a fly on the wall. All right, beloved. And a sonic boom. I got a little birdie put a little something in my ear. And I just gave y'all some other examples of how this is happening around the country. So sign up today, flynubianmastermind.com. Right away for the secret money in your womb. 2 p.m. this Saturday. I did it on a Saturday. Make sure that you can join. Also, beloved, make sure if you join my clubvicky.com, my weekly mastermind, we still have a special going on there for just $1. You can get in free. That's clubvicky.com. Love you so much. You are my bliss. I bow to you.